Dreaming of moving to France but overwhelmed by the 13 regions? Not sure where to go or what it will cost? Welcome to Storybook Living France, where we've shifted from showcasing beautiful homes to exploring how life really is across France. We break down every region with real data, real costs, and local insight. Our next deep dive is Lyon, in the Auvergne-Rhône-Alpes region. Welcome to Part 1. Lyon is the capital of Auvergne-Rhône-Alpes, located in east-central France, where the Rhône and Saône rivers meet. The region is a major economic hub with a blend of ancient and modern life. The city itself is anchored in history, Roman ruins, Renaissance architecture, yet pulses with innovation. It's often called a city of two hills and two rivers. Lyon's historic core, Vieux-Lyon, Fourvière, and Croix-Rousse, is part of a UNESCO World Heritage Area. Life here is a balance of tradition and modernity, of gastronomic culture and vibrant neighborhoods. The main international gateway is Lyon Saint-Exupéry Airport, about 30 minutes by car east of the city. From there you can connect across Europe. One of Lyon's big advantages is its high-speed train link. The TGV gets you to Paris in just under 2 hours, making weekend trips fully possible. Lyon also sits well for travel to the Alps, Switzerland, and the Mediterranean, a true hub for exploring France and beyond. The city of Lyon proper has a population of around 520,000 people, while its metropolitan area is much larger. Many sources estimate around 1.6 to 1.8 million, depending on how you define the metro region. It's the third largest city in France behind Paris and Marseille, and it is steadily growing. Lyon experiences 4 full seasons. In summer, June through September, you'll see daily highs of around 80 to 85 Fahrenheit, perfect for terrace dining and river banks. Winters are chilly. January lows dip near 32 degrees, with highs around 42 to 45 Fahrenheit. Spring and autumn are lovely and mild, with changing foliage and comfortable weather. This variety means you'll see people enjoying both outdoor cafes in summer and cozy indoor life in winter, but winters can feel gray and damp at times, which is something to be aware of. Lyon's public transport network is among its strengths. Operated by TCL, it includes metro, tram, and bus lines. A monthly pass costs around $75 US, and a single ride is about $2.10. For long-distance travel, the TGV connects Lyon to Paris in under 2 hours. Tickets start from lower fares if booked early, sometimes at around $14 to $24, or more depending on class and timing. Recently, Lyon also reintroduced a river shuttle line along the Saône, adding another transit option. In Lyon, parks and nature are never far away. Parc de la Tête d'Or offers botanical gardens, a free zoo, wide lawns, and a beautiful lake. You could spend whole weekends just there. Parc Henri Chabert, previously Parc de Guerlain, has great sports fields and open areas, while Parc de Faycines is more wooded and peaceful, perfect for a long walk or a run along the Rhône. For something larger, the Grand Parc de Mirabel-Jonage is only about 20 minutes from the city center, with lakes, hiking and cycling paths, water sports, and wide green zones for fresh air breaks. Lyon is surprisingly good for escaping into nature without leaving the city behind. Lyon is a very bike-friendly city, with over 540 kilometers of dedicated cycling lanes and the public Vélo V bike-sharing system. Popular routes include the banks of the Rhône, a 20-kilometer urban path that's great for leisurely strolls or a serious bike ride, the banks of the Saône, a 13-kilometer route that showcases historic Lyon and its UNESCO-listed Old Town, and tour of the Parc de la Tête d'Or, a safe and popular 8-kilometer loop within the park. Now let's talk about fitness and recreation. A standard gym membership inside Lyon costs around 36 to 50 US dollars, depending on location and facility size. Basic Fit has several clubs around town, some as low as $5.83 US dollars per week if you find their more flexible pass. If you prefer outdoor exercise, cycling routes along the Saône and Rhône, or one of Lyon's many loop paths, like mentioned earlier, offer free ways to stay fit while enjoying the scenery. Many expats find Lyon has solid community support. There are groups like ESFG, English Speaking Families Group, where families and children come together. Sojourn is a local organization that helps expats settle, offering events, home search help, and networking. Internations has thousands of members here, hosting monthly meetups. Many people say even if your French isn't perfect, these groups can help you feel supported while you build your local circle. One expat Reddit user wrote, "It's a great city full of big city perks, yet with room to breathe and nature nearby. But forming deep friendships with locals feels harder. Many foreigners stay in expat circles." So it's a great option to get familiar with your new city if you join one of these groups to assimilate a little better. For singles or newcomers, Lyon has a lot to offer. Neighborhoods like Vieux-Lyon, Croix-Rousse, Presqu'île all have cozy cafes, stylish bars, and quieter evenings. Redditors say places like Bartholomew, Votre Brunch, in the first arrondissement are good for catching up with friends. If you like live music or festivals, Lyon surprises with many underground spots, rooftop bars, smaller gigs, and socializing often gets easier if you join hobby groups, language meetups, or fitness classes. Shared interests help. Safety in Lyon is a mixed bag. By day, most of Lyon feels safe. It's easy to walk in central districts like Presqu'île, Vieux-Lyon, or Croix-Rousse, but several Reddit posts warn about La Guillotière area, especially near transport hubs. Some people say it feels sketchy at night. Theft and pickpocketing are more common than violent crime, and the crime rate is moderate compared to cities of a smaller size. The biggest issues tend to be petty theft, particularly in crowded places. As always, staying alert at night helps. Neighborhoods matter a lot for safety and comfort. But remember, living in Lyon means living in a city with a human-sized feel, an excellent food scene, rich culture with easy access to nature. You will be embraced by its dynamic expat community while enjoying the ease of this manageable-sized city. The history and modernity of Lyon creates an atmosphere of deep cultural engagement, keeping you connected to all hubs for easy travel, with one foot in the roar of the beat of the city. And that wraps up part 1 of our look at Lyon, what life feels like here, the region, weather, parks and transport, and daily rhythms. In part 2, we'll dig into what it costs to live here, housing, salaries, schools, healthcare, plus hidden gems, and what moving here actually means. If you found this helpful, hit like, subscribe, and leave a comment. What surprised you most about Lyon, or what would you like to know next? See you next week in part 2.